joined by NASCAR's Martin Truex Jr. All right, Martin, we're about a month out from the Daytona 500 here on Fox. Football has this month-long training camp to prepare those guys for the season. What do you drivers do this next month to hit the ground running?
As little as possible. No, our off season is really short. Honestly, we've already tested at Homestead, I think, before Christmas, and really just been doing a lot of work to get geared up for the season. So it's only a 2-month off season. A lot of that is getting prepared, doing things like we are today. We're going to the Philadelphia Flyers game tonight to promote the Daytona 500. So it's coming up soon, and getting ready to kick off a new season again.
Yeah, and I know you're a big Flyers fan. I know you're a hockey guy, so I'll even ask it this way. What's it like starting the NASCAR season with the Stanley Cup of races?
It's really cool. I mean, it's different, obviously, like you said, than most sports, but there's so much anticipation for that season to start, and then you start off with the biggest race of the year. You're like, holy crap, this for all the marbles right here. So it's interesting. It's a lot of fun. Obviously, Daytona is a huge race. It's one we all want to win. I haven't won this trophy yet, and I'd really like to get it. So just working hard towards that goal, and hopefully we can get it done this season.
I like it. You're not afraid to touch it there. No jinx in order, right?
Yeah, touch.
And why would you? Yeah, I mean, you have to feel confident. You had a great finish at last year's Daytona. You had your best season in Sprint Cup, 4th in the point standings. Do you feel like you're poised for even bigger things this season?
Well, I think we are. I hope we are. We're working towards that. We've got a great team, obviously, and looking forward to building off, what we did last year, that momentum. I think we still got a really young team, a team I feel like is still getting better. I still feel like we're all getting better together. So I'm really amped up, really excited about getting the season started off and seeing what we can do. And it's not going to be easy to get back to the Final Four, but I think we can do it. And looking forward to that challenge.
Yeah, and with the stakes so high at Daytona right out of the gate, do you even allow yourself to have fun on Daytona week? Because it seems like it really sets up as a heck of a reunion for you drivers.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I try to have fun every weekend, no matter where it is, what race it is, to be honest with you. But really, when we go to Daytona for the 500, we really treat that as its own separate race. It's so prestigious. There's so much history around it. It is the biggest race of the season for us, and really, I kind of treat it like its own race. You feel like the real season starts after the Daytona 500. So hopefully you can get that win there out of the way. That's our plan for this year. And then we can go after the championship.
Yeah, no, I like the mindset. And casual fans even know Daytona as not only the Super Bowl of racing, but it's also, they know it for the big one. How real is that respect, that even that fear of the big wreck that's always seemed to be looming there?
Well, it's always there. You know the potential is always there for things like that to happen, and you really just have to go out there and race and not think about them. Try to make the best decisions you can all day long. With it being that restrictor plate chess game type of a race, you just have to continually, focus on putting yourself in the right position. Hopefully you'll be able to stay out front all day, because that's the safest spot to be, and that's what we'll be trying to do this year. But it's difficult to do that, so there's always that potential to get caught up in something.
And you are just a couple days off of a huge announcement. Your longtime girlfriend, Sherry Pollock, finishes her chemo treatments after battling cancer. First of all, congrats, but how has her fight changed you this past year and a half?
Well, first off, thank you. It means a lot. It was obviously a huge deal, and already the best news that we could have ever imagined happened in this new year. So it's changed me in a lot of ways. I mean, just the way I look at everything, the way I look at my racing career, what happens on and off the track. It's a whole lot easier now to come home after a bad day and really put that in perspective and focus on the next week. And I feel like that's probably a big part of the reason why I had the success that I did this past season, was because of that outlook and just the way I kind of approached it. So hopefully going forward, that's going to continue to help. It's obviously going to be a big deal to have her by my side this season to be able to keep going and be healthy and strong, and have all the great things that she's able to bring to the track for me.
Yeah, that's an awesome story. Last question for you, Martin. To settle the age-old debate, for all those critics that say NASCAR drivers are not athletes, what does an avid Philadelphia pro sports fan like yourself have to say about that?
I really don't care.
I love it. That's about as simply put as it gets. Yeah, you just let your actions take care of it, right?
Yeah.
Thank
If
you
you think it's easy, come join us.
Exactly. Thanks so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. No problem. Thanks for having me.